Well, I was fighting that control arm a little bit. Finally got it loose and got it to move around again. You know, it was really far forward before. I got it shoved back some. I'm pretty darn close, not exactly on there. I have my extremely fine-tuned tools that we use here for alignment adjustments here in the House of Mayhem. You know, this I've had that little angle finder forever, probably 12-15 years, never used it till today. And got my caster tool right there. This here, believe it or not, this is my handy dandy caster tool. We're gonna check our caster measurement with that. You know, the caster is that imaginary line between your upper and lower ball joint. This handy level right here, this is my camber tool. I check my camber with that. I combine either one of these, combine this here, caster tool. Put it like this, camber tool. Just like that, man. It's highly universal. Works for all kinds of different things. Caster, camber. Easy to change. Works great. We'll see. This here's a commercial winding bar for garage doors. You know, it makes a great upper control arm adjustment tool. I mean, if you want to keep your paint nice, I would not suggest this one. But if you're like me and you really don't care much about paint, you just don't want stuff to get worse, but the paint ain't a big deal, that's a fine tool right there. This whole set, you know, I could probably sell it all on eBay for about $149. You know, it's they're fine-tuned adjustment tools. You don't really find these anywhere. I found them in my shop though. Anyways, I want to get up here and I'm going to show you how I check the caster angle on here. I don't have degree tables and all that stuff to turn my wheels, so I'm just going to shoot for about 1 degree that way, back towards the driver's side. Pretty sure we're at 1 degree forward right now, but let me line it up and we'll check. Alright, I got my caster tool set up here. Looks like we are about 1 degree or so positive, or forward caster. We want to get backwards, but see what I do is I just took that adjustment tool and I got it sitting against the stud of the ball joint down on the bottom. Oh, I don't even have it in the right place. Let's try that again. Put it there. Flip it around. See, that angle was wrong. So I told you this is fine-tuned stuff. You know, you gotta be real careful. Make sure it's in there right. Oh yeah, that's it. Just jam her on in there. It's on. So it's on top of that nut, under that nut, it's up against the bolts, the important part. Make sure, I know it's a little fuzzy here in my high quality camera we got. Okay, get our angle finder on here. Let's see what we got now. Oh, well, it's about the same. That's showing 1.5 degrees out, but I want it to go that way. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. See, right now we're that way. We're just on the right side. Means we're leaning forward a little bit. I need it back that way. So I'm gonna come off here and try to fine tune this back and squeak it around a little bit and see what we can do. Okay, I'm back up here. I need my light back on. There's our light. So we got these bolts fairly even for the most part. That's what I was reading on, or seeing on the one YouTube video. Is try to get those about as even as you can. Gets a good starting point, and then you adjust out from there. I don't have lower control arm adjustment yet. I haven't changed my torque rod out for an adjustable one or put a adjustable lower cam bolt in it. So I gotta do this the hard way. I'm cheap, so I want to do it the simple way. So what I need is I need my camber to go back. And I also need, my caster needs to go back and my camber needs to come out 1 degree. So I might be able to pull that off by bringing this one back just a little bit, like this, and it might help me out. So that's what I want to do. I want to take this, like I said, I got my fine tuning adjustment tool. I put that right down in here. Sorry if it's blurry. And I just go for a little bit of a Well, maybe I tightened it. Let's see if this needs loosened up a little bit. No, it's loose. So I just, okay. I'll try it this time and I'll set my purse down first. All right, here we go. Put this in here. Like I said, if you like your paint and you don't want stuff bent, don't do this. Don't try this at home. Oh, we got a little bit of movement that time. Yes, shoved a little bit. I felt it. Fine tuning. So now we got a little bit smaller hole on the left than the right. We'll see where that brought us. All right, with all that movement, I got about a degree change. I was at a degree and a half forward. Now I'm roughly about a degree, half a degree. It's hard to see here. I'm not holding it right. I got about a degree forward, but I am tilted back slightly on the jack, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm actually gonna test my camber. I'm gonna put the wheel on real quick to see where my camber's at. Because, I mean, casters, man, I wish I could freaking zoom in on that. I love cell phones. There, see? Yeah, I got about a degree. Very good. Well, maybe even. It depends on which way I hold my hand, but we're closer. It's way closer than it was. So I'm gonna snug it in and then just check my camber real quick. All right. Now that we halfway put our caster in, I'm gonna switch over to camber mode and check my camber real quick. It's real easy to do with one hand, I'm telling you. I'm gonna just hold this here, just watch this like this. Don't mind my poor video quality. While I do this, I don't have a cameraman yet. Okay, so making sure we're just on the wheel, top and bottom, rim only. Fits pretty good. Looks like. Is that 1 degree positive? 1 degree positive. I think it's, we want between 0 and 1 degree positive. I think that's exactly where we're at on our camber. Nice, I'll take it. Yeah, I know there's only 2 lug nuts on there. They're hand tight. I put them on there just so I could do this crap. Don't worry, I'll have that. I still got to get in here and open this up. I seen I got some grease smears. I was doing about 85, 90 on the highway the other day, and maybe just going a little faster than she's used to. I haven't even greased these things yet, so I'm gonna pull them apart later and do that. Well, I tightened down the upper control arm. And I don't know, man, I'm kind of happy with where it's sitting right there. It looks pretty good compared to the rear wheel. I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but eyeballing it doesn't look too bad at all. I still don't understand the positive camber on this. I prefer just even, or maybe even a little negative for better turning. I might end up giving it some negative camber later, but she had negative camber for so long at 8 tires up, I'd like to just roll straight for a while and just cruise along. I think it's pretty good though. Not too bad. I mean, she'll still get bump steer, but now this side's the only side that moved. I heard it pop whenever I jammed the brakes, but I'm gonna go ahead and check the other side as well. I got it up in the air, got my fine-tuned tools out, so we'll just see where they're at. I bet you I don't have that camber anywhere right. Something I did learn watching some YouTube videos, it's funny how much we learn watching YouTube videos, is that your tie rod ends off of your center link on these, if you've got the same length tie rod ends, they literally need to be the same length. You want them from grease cert to grease cert to be even, so that way everything's nice and straight in there. And I didn't even know that, and so I checked mine, and sure enough, they were nice and even, so I'm not worried about it. Let's see. All right, got my tools. I'm gonna move over here to the passenger side and see what we can do. I really don't think that she moved much at all on this side. Let's get down here with some light and see. Doesn't look like any clean movement. they definitely aren't sitting as even as I want them to be. So we'll get down here and just see what's up.